and
Are you
welcome
sure?
to the Fire Emblem Network podcast. This is episode 4, and my name is Patrick, along with my associates, Anthony and
Taylor.
And Marcus is in bed, because Marcus is Marcus. And
Rep Red,
Red,
who gives a shit
Red,
about that guy?
he's
Like, fuck
too
him.
busy being a weeb.
Anyways, today we're gonna talk about Fire Emblem shit, cause you guys like hearing us rant about,
They don't like
Fire
listening to
Emblem.
it. They put up with it.
and yeah. So what are we talking today? What are we talking about today?
No, let's start off with
Patrick?
Sharp FE. I figured.
Oh, okay. So
like, because Yonu's only played. You've played it, so a bit of it. So you have actual.
okay. So if you guys haven't been aware, I've been like making frequent posts and sharing my stream on Facebook to the Fire Emblem group, so you guys can take a look at what Sharp FE has to offer. Now, my initial reaction to this game was pretty different compared to now. Mainly because when the first trailer came out, it showed most of the legacy Shin Megami Tensei characters and it showed the legacy Fire Emblem characters, and the whole idea was to mash up all those characters into one game, or so what I thought it was. So people were waiting approximately around 3 years to figure out that it turned into an idle
Fire
weep shit
Nation
game.
attacked. And then we got this shit.
So
the Avatar wasn't here.
we got Idle Emblem, which was totally uncalled for, and a lot of people were upset when they figured out what the game they imagined it to be.
I didn't
shit.
know it was a crossover when they first showed. When they first showed the idol stuff, I'm like, what is this?
So, well, what I found it was funny. They changed one word of the title when they didn't finalize the title when they released it. They were like Shin Megami Tensei X Fire Emblem collaboration project. So they took out the whole crossover thing and tried to say, oh, it's a collaboration project now, guys. So what I found really, really upsetting was Atlas was left in charge to deal with their shit. Like, at this time, Intelligent Systems was working on Fates, and I'm like...
And the Paper Mario game.
Why... Yes, so I'm wondering, why hasn't Intelligent Systems contributed more to this game? Because I feel like Atlas just pretty much... What Intelligent Systems did was... To Atlas, here you go. Here's our assets. Now do whatever you want with them. We'll have Big Daddy Nintendo just watching over you while you're doing whatever.
Intelligent Systems, though, they are a much smaller team. So, like, they have their development cycle all worked out, right? Where they have like 3-4 games.
But that's the thing.
Atlas
at
is
least,
a much bigger
at
company
least
with
give
more
at least this
projects, more members.
Well, I'd say that at least give 3 or a couple people to Atlas from Intelligent Systems instead of actually just throwing it into Atlas's hands and being like, oh.
I don't think Kaga would have wanted to work on this game.
I think Kaga, if Kaga was lead director of this game, this game would have been better. Kaga and Kaneko, Dream Team. Kaga and Kaneko, Dream Team right there.
Just
Kaga, Kaneko, and
that would have been
Doi.
And Koji Okada, if he's still alive.
I think he's dead.
And get Hiroyuki
I think he's dead.
To do the OST.
No. Hirokazu Tanaka. Because he did.
No, I'd say if Shoji Meguro wasn't working on Persona 5 at the time, he could have composed music for this game, which would have been cool. Because it would have... when people... Okay, think about it this way. If people heard the All-Star team that Sharp FE got, this game would have been better. Like, it would have been because you would have Kaneko Kaga, you would have Shoji Meguro, which is the person who did all the Persona music, and whatever. Like you would just have an A grade game there. Atlas needs to buy over, or actually get Shigesato Itoi.
I don't think he wants to do more video games though, which is unfortunate.
But that's the thing. I'd like to see him write a story. Like, I mean, he's still doing his story projects. I mean, why not just get him on board, throw Atlas' story pretty much, and let Atlas.
I think any chance of him making another game again died with Iwata passing. To be honest, because Iwata was a huge driving force behind Mother 1 and 2. Yeah.
The Mother series, right? Yeah, that's another thing. I've always dreamt of actually Shigesato Itoi working along Atlas, and actually I would like to see an Atlas Mother game or something in spirit of that, or them collaborating their themes, because they both have the same ideas with dark themes. The Shin Megami Tensei games deal with dark themes.
Mother series, you fight a fetus.
Why not?
And you get scary, creepy ass music to accompany it.
Exactly, which is great. So Atlas and Shigesato Itoi Dream Team. Okay, whatever. The fact is, the game is out now, and my impressions are, they're okay. I'd give this game
an 8.
I'd give it, like, at best, I wouldn't say 8. I would say 7.5. Because I'm not too sure about the story, but if it feels like, if they're trying to show you an idol life type, like how hard it is to be an idol in real life, then if they connect the themes together and make it actually serious of a story, like worth, actually looking into, then yeah, I would give it a higher mark. However, 7.5 is where I stand, because I'm not too sure about the story. The gameplay is phenomenal. Yeah, exactly, and I have to get my copy of the English version so I can actually play it. Anyways, yeah, so Sharp FE, good game so far. I hope you guys have been looking on actually my posts and seeing what you like about the game. I know a couple guys, Ben and I don't know, I think it was Luis who actually showed interest into my post. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it. I didn't think people were interested in Sharp FE in this group, but yeah, there you go. So you guys, what about your impressions? Are you guys gonna get it? What you would like to see differently in these games, or if there were designed differently than what you were
okay, well
what you thought it was,
like
it was just a crossover
than what we thought it was going to be, but no.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, what did you expect? What was your initial reaction when you saw the
I expected
first
a strategy RPG, and I expected some giant Project Cross Zone.
I literally expected a Fire Emblem game with SMT characters.
So Devil Survivor.
But with good, but with focus on map design and shit. But also with other SMT elements too.
The SMT elements are there in the game. I've looked at like everything is so
replicable. It has assets straight up ripped from like Persona 3 and 4.
No. Anyways, I think the game is still good. I'm going to buy it at some point. I'm going to probably enjoy it. And cover my ears and go la la la, I can't hear you story, and just play it for the gameplay.
Yeah, you hate grinding in RPGs.
The game.
Mm-hmm. Hey! I never said I wasn't a hypocrite. I never said I wasn't a hypocrite.
Okay. Anyways, yeah. So Sharp FE, pretty good. I just wanted to briefly touch upon on the Shin Megami Tensei side of things, and how they kind of just interconnect with the new IP. So the dark themes are there. It's not as strong as what you would see in the
It's
main
very
line,
Persona-esque.
but it's like
is what
dark.
you're getting at.
Yeah, it's more Persona. Persona 4 than anything. They borrow themes from there. Other than that, when it comes to the moves, Zio, Zon, Bufu, Agi, all the magical elemental skills are there. I don't think Hama or Mudo is there, the instant kill ones. They're not. So, and then you have your weapon triangle, which is also in the status bar of your enemies and also you. So if you're a Pegasus Knight, you're weak to Force, which is also Elwind in the, or treated as Elwind in the Fire Emblem games.
But
so any Force attack is weak.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're weak. They're weak to bows too. So there's that. So your typical typing is going to be there for them. Same goes for the Lord class. The Lord class actually has one weakness. I forget what it is.
Zan.
I'm not too sure what it is. I don't think it's Zan. Or maybe it is. It's probably Zan.
And it'll also be weak to lances.
Okay.
Because swords.
Oh, yeah. Lances. I saw that happen to me a lot, actually. Also, the sessions type gameplay or mechanic, when you pull off when you exploit a weakness, you pull off in sessions with your team members, so they will also join you once you exploit the attack. However, the enemies can do this also. So if they exploit your weakness, the other enemies on the map or on the battlefield will hit you.
If the other enemies have attacks that have abilities that work with that attack, of course.
Yeah. Initially I was complaining about the difficulty.
Is there
the difficulty is there now.
So the gameplay
is
picked
there
up. Is it
now.
a lot harder now?
Yeah, so after when you finish the prologue is like legit the piss easy thing you need to go through. When you start up the first chapter, it's like it gets hard to the point because you're hammered. You're gonna get hammered by performas that are like 20 levels higher than you, or not 20 levels, 10 levels higher than you. So you'll be facing like level 16 performas at like level 8
fucking hilarious
type of thing, and there's gonna be like 5 of them. There's 5 of them. So I'm like, I see what you did there, Atlas. So the Mega 10 difficulty is there. Most of it's apparent in Mega 10 games because in Mega 10 games they're notoriously hard because you'll find demons that are like higher level than you in a random encounter, and most likely it'll fuck you over with an instant kill or have attacks that are absurdly powerful against you. The same thing goes for like the Reaper and the Persona games. It will just come out and then just one-shot your team if you don't know how to beat it. But that's that. Like that's what I've seen so far. The dungeons look amazing. They look nice in HD. I've been avoiding all fan service with this game. Like I try not to look at what idol is. Like I'm not interested in the concept. I'm in it for the gameplay. And that's how I'm looking at it. Yeah. So I guess that's what the Shin Megami Tensei has to offer in this game. The Fire Emblem shit is there. Like you got your lord, you got your classes, you got everything that you need from a Fire Emblem game. You got that fucking thing song too. So there's that.
And then fire.
No. Okay.
Never forget.
Okay. Like I said, any thoughts on what you think about the Shin Megami Tensei influence in this game?
From what I've seen of you play it, it looks very well represented, as it would be with Atlas making it. Fire Emblem side leaves a bit to be desired.
Yeah, it's more mostly dominated by the Fire Emblem side, and I feel like there's two reasons to it. One, because Fire Emblem is a little bit popular than it's more popular than SMT, and two, that I really don't understand it. Like I knew what I was gonna say for a second reason, but I forget it.
It's a
Whatever, it'll come
Nintendo
to me later.
game, so obviously it's going to have more of the Nintendo influence.
Oh, that too. That too. Also, yeah, that's pretty much it. What about you, Patrick? Shin Megami Tensei.
I don't know.
influence
It's
in this
definitely
game?
there. And that's really all I can say. Yes. I don't really know. I'm kind of like, I don't know. My head feels a little fuzzy, so I'm not totally into it right now.
Okay. So why don't we just talk about the localization of this game? Because as we're coming close to the release date, I've been seeing cringeworthy posts about it, and I guess it needs to be addressed here.
Stop bitching.
So let's start it. So Tokyo.
As I've said before,
Exactly.
I think the main
That-
problem with
that's-
localization here is the fact that there is no dub, but I suppose it satisfies the Japanese dub purist.
Oh wait. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm completely off topic, but I remember what I was thinking about. I have one big problem with Sharp FE. One major problem that I'm really angry about, but it's me just being nitpicky.
What is it?
Is it Tharja?
What is it?
No, it's
What is it?
the Mamori's Mirage Drog is an armor knight, but it's using axes and not lances, and this is like OCDing me the fuck out, and I really don't like it.
Wait, can they use
Generals
axes
can use
now?
axes, but not knight.
Okay, so yeah, that's the thing. Like the class above
the
it
thing is,
can.
Drog starts off as a knight. But
I know he does.
Problem,
Promote
man.
him to a general.
This is a problem. I know.
I don't care.
Why couldn't we just take Tharja and put Vacant instead? Vacant axes. No one could put Tharja. She's a whore.
Because
fan service.
they wanted to take Awakening and Shadow Dragon characters and put them into the game because they're well known.
He's Awakening. he's the axe you get at the beginning of the game that everyone just drops.
Oh, okay, well, yeah, true. Well, Vake is pretty good as a unit, I'm not gonna lie.
Now talking about Awakening, hey, Awakening doesn't exist.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, I used him when I played the game, but... Yeah, okay, yeah, like I said, like Patrick said, stop bitching about the localization. We've been waiting 3 years for this
bitch about
fucking game.
localization because
We-
no English dub, and that's it's very cheap.
Okay, that fair enough. I feel like Nintendo should have hired a team
Preferably not
to
Treehouse,
actually.
but
What they could have done was just keep the Japanese J-pop in, which is fine. That's totally fine.
see, Alice puts out games with J-pop
Treehouse
all the
and-
time, yet they'll still be in English properly. So I don't
Yeah.
see the issue here at all.
Yeah, the same thing happened with Trails of Cold Steel because they had a song in there, they had a full voice acting cast for that game. So there's that. However, I feel like that was the only major problem I was actually like that it really mattered to me that there wasn't an English.
There was an
dub.
English dub for Cold Steel.
Yes, obviously. Like, and it's phenomenal. Like, I love it. It's pretty much. I mean, the fan service is there a little bit, but I'm just saying, like, it's there. Like, it feels Western when I play it. It feels like the dub, the team was like. It just felt like. It didn't feel like a JRPG when I was playing it when I listened to their voices, because it's like something fresh and what you would expect from a JRPG. And I feel like that's the one thing that game was missing, was a cast. Now, that's a real matter to discuss about. Why is there no dub? However, people like to bitch about costume changes and aesthetic appeal changes and whatnot. Like we had, I think they took out the Hot Springs DLC, which totally pissed off a bunch of people. And I was like, it's DLC that we're not getting unless they compensate it for something else. Whatever. I don't give a shit. I mean, yes, it seems like a stupid idea to remove DLC.
To be honest, was it paid for
Yeah.
DLC?
Yes, I mean it. Like it's literally just costume, fan service costumes. I don't care. I don't care. I don't see the appeal in them.
Okay, good.
You have to pay for it, I think.
Yeah, good.
Scratch
we didn't get it. Just care.
Yeah, who cares? Well, yeah, and then the wedding dress, the one where they textured over their skin. Yes, it was a lazy idea on Nintendo to texture over their skin, her skin, and actually not like make it somewhat suitable, like, or design the dress like in a way that was better than what they did. Honestly, I don't see a point. I really don't see a point into texturing over her skin, but at the same time, I don't care if it doesn't remove anything with the story or the gameplay. I'm good. Finally, going back on topic with the Hot Springs DLC, they compensated it for some new outfits, and it showed. Yeah, they actually thrown Maiko in overalls, striped overalls. I think I gotta go look for the picture. So let me just check here. So Maiko was in what? A flowered bikini. Tsubasa was in a blue bikini, and I forget the blonde girl's name.
Eleonora.
But when I look, Eleonora was also in like
wait,
shorts and
that was the Japanese version?
Bikini. That was Japanese version. The English version has Maiko in striped overalls with long T-shirt. It had with stars apparently. Tsubasa is wearing a snapback with jacket and a top, leggings and booty shorts, I think. And Eleonora looks like Chie kind of.
Just keep
with her
shorts
outfit
going.
I mean, it's okay. Like the costume change is not that bad. I mean, but people are bitching over the fact that, but I want my bikini. So I'm like,
you don't get your bikini.
And I'm like, I look at comments like this. I mean, but they're idols. They have to walk in bikinis and stuff because to show off their appeal in Japan. Because I thought this game was Japan, and I'm like, not necessarily the case most of the time. If let me get this right. If there was a photo shoot within the game where it required the characters taking a picture on the beach or something, fine. Throw in the bikinis. However, if they're not, what's the point of having them in the game if they are not going to do anything but just change costumes? Like, it's the same thing. The same thing goes for Fatal Frame when they removed the revealing outfits and replaced it with like the Zelda costume and the.
I'd rather have a Link costume.
The Link costume. What was it? Link?
Than the bathing suit.
Yeah. Exactly. So, mind you, I have no problem with the changes. It's just that some people do, and it's really retarded because I'm like, you've been waiting 3 years for this game, and now you decide to complain about the censorship. I really don't give a shit at this point. It's a Nintendo. What do you expect? Deal with it. They have a business profile to run, and they have to look out for the Western audience. What do they want? What do they need? What do they feel like it really doesn't need to be in the game? Like there's so many changes they have to go through. So yeah. That's my take on it. I mean, Taylor might justify differently and say that, at the same time these are useless changes.
But
I feel like,
I don't know. Like, if it was really a grievous changes, like say, let's an example, just off the shelf here, like if they took The Witcher 3 when they were bringing it out to the West,
Removed all sex
outside
scenes.
Poland, when they were bringing that out of Poland, and they took like they had no sex scenes in it, like that would be a crime. Because
Wait, The Witcher 3 is made in Poland?
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
Based off Polish books. So like if they did that, like that's when it would be a problem, because like sex and like violence and beheadings play so heavily into like the source material. But for this, like it's just fan service costumes, fam. Get over it.
Honestly, like, I've been seeing posts on SMTN about it, and it's retarded.
Thankfully, I'm not in
And I'm
SMTN
like,
anymore.
I felt like you should have stayed in there, just a fucking bitch. Just to like point out all the cucks and everything, and just get banned for making a salty ass meme or some shit. Like how I left, I just left with a meme. I'm like, here you go. There's my contribution. I'm done. Anyways, enough about that. Yeah, Path of Radiance art book. Go.
I put a link in the chat.
Okay, I know.
It seems like not time to put out a Path of Radiance art book.
When the game is too high and jacked up, I think you should re-release the game.
In Japan, Path of Radiance is like Path of Radiance isn't that much more expensive. I think actually Path of Radiance is a little cheaper than its retail price in Japan, but the reason is just art books and stuff. Like for Fire Emblem games, they always take like, and the soundtracks, they just take a while to be released because they have to do a lot of work.
A decade, fam? A decade?
Hey! At least it's accessible though.
Same.
But the thing is that this new team of staff called Nintendo Dream are working on it though, so it's gonna be good shit. But yeah, it's just nice to see that like this art's coming out, like the design works.
Yeah, so it seems like. So it says, during the live stream, new artworks of Ike and Alencia were shown, and a pre-order link conveniently provided. Additionally, Radiant Dawn art book was teased at the same time. It appears that Nintendo Dream staff will be working on these books, like they did with the 25th anniversary of the making of Fire Emblem book, and official cipher.
It's just gonna be like almost 300 pages long, so yeah. Yeah.
Oh wait, the Path of Radiance?
Yeah, the Path of Radiance art book is 256 pages.
Our shit's like
not
that bad. Actually.
There's a lot of stuff in it.
You're getting your content's worth.
And there's gonna be a Radiant Dawn one as
well.
At some point, whenever they.
I feel like that's gonna be chopped. I feel like that's gonna be less
Probably.
Pages.
Well, the thing is, there's less new art. Like there's less new concept art and stuff of Radiant Dawn because there's less new characters. So.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, yeah. So Path of Radiance art book. I guess if you guys want to buy it, we'll throw the link in.
Yeah, something
group.
like that.
Yeah. Go buy it up. Anyways, there's that, and what do we have? Questions. Let's go on the questions.
Okay. I'll get to that in one. Okay. First question. Name your waifu and/or harem. Lucina is not an option. Yeah.
Was that Suhel? Name your Fire Emblem waifu. That's kind of hard because I actually have a lot.
You can only have one waifu, or else over in your waifu.
If I was to choose, though, my opinion, it would be Malice from 12.
Malice is
like her.
Malice also in Shadow Dragon, or is she only in 12?
I don't think she.
Oh.
She's like 12 exclusive. And I feel like she's an underrated character. And to me, with her support conversation, she's more of a. Since I think it was her dad. She's a thief, kind of. Well, she helps her dad find gold and all that shit. But she's also she's a mercenary in, I think, the SNES version. I'm pretty sure, and then they changed her to Myrmidon.
In Arcanius, in the BS games, she was a merc. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much her. But like her Myrmidon counterpart, she's got a decent crit. Like she could replace realistically Navarre if Navarre died. Himself. Yeah. Also, I feel like Athena is Athena better than
no
Malice, or no? I don't think so. Because I've been hearing that if not Malice, then Athena. But Athena is more. She's a little bad in comparison to her. But I feel like with Malice, she's a really good unit. She's like legit like a Navarre replacement if you're not using Navarre or Navarre dies. But yeah, like I really like her. I mean, yeah, she's busty too at the same time, and she has a great personality in the support conversation.
She has two great personalities.
She has two great personalities. I can't go wrong with that. Anyways, yeah.
Is this limited to just Fire Emblem waifus?
I guess so. I mean, Sohail did Sohail specify?
Lucina is not a valid option or opinion.
Well, Lucina has no boobs, so therefore she can't be an option.
So for Taylor, it'd be Taylor.
Not only that, her personality is shit.
No, it'd be Lynn. For story reasons.
Okay, why Lynn?
Because Taylor's stupid and doesn't understand that Lynn is the worst lord in the GBA games.
Lynn is the best lord out of...
No! Lynn is not Hector! Lynn is not Hector, and Lynn is Lynn doesn't get a horse, so she's not good. She's literally a worse guy with thighs.
I disagree. That's a sexist statement.
Thighs.
No, it's not a sexist statement.
Okay.
She's like half the sword masters do, because she's not a sword master, she's a blade lord. And she gets stuck with bows. I'm gonna argue this because she's trash.
Okay.
She's stuck with bows. Just make sure you get ranged character.
She's better than Lucina. So shut up.
If I have to use the derogatory term waifu, I'll just pick Jill because Jill's hot and she's good.
Jill from Path. Tellius games. So yeah. Is that pretty much it? Or is there more?
From Manuel. In your head, what is the future of Fire Emblem look like?
It looks dark.
Oh boy.
Looks like I'm gonna kill myself if there's another if they don't seriously write a game with like an intriguing story. Like, I mean, Face was great, the gameplay was great, the story was shit.
I don't have high hopes. Honestly, in my opinion, I don't have high hopes. It just
like the hopes died with Kaga when he
well, the GBA games were good, and so were the Tellius games.
Yeah, they were, but right? But now
they've got the gameplay down. What they need to do is they need to hire a good writer, and not constrain the writer to doing and not like fuck everything that the writer did good.
Also, I think we're gonna need a new designer because I feel like the armor choices in Fates is ridiculous. not only that, like most of the armor is revealing. I'm like, if you think about real war, you would think they needed to be padded up or some shit. Like I don't realistically see people going out with like
What they need to do is they need to go to
half-assed
Capcom
armor.
and poach the team who does the armor designs for Monster Hunter, and then have them do the armor designs for Fire Emblem.
So Kieran armor boob tube for every
work?
female unit.
Basically,
Nothing's wrong with that.
Okay. I haven't played I haven't played Monster Hunter to know what the armor.
Maybe it's
looks
basically
like.
just general opinion is Fate's gameplay is pretty on point besides Revelation, which is a steaming pile of horseshit, and in my opinion is the worst Fire Emblem game ever made.
what they need to,
If you were judging them separately, then yes.
I think what they need to do is
You're not judging.
what they need to
Fates as a
do
whole.
is like focus on the story
Yeah.
and make like a duology going forward, like Binding Blade and Blazing Sword, or Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn.
Ray Dawn and Genealogy and Thracia and
Yes.
Shadow Dragon and Mystery of the Emblem. Yes, like most of the series besides Sacred Stones.
Or if not, have a side story of how Marth actually lost the Falcon.
At least they didn't lose the Fire Emblem.
Yeah, exactly. At least he didn't lose a fucking Fire Emblem.
Well, he
Anyways,
he didn't lose a Fire
there's
Emblem. He
that.
went back. What he lost?
Yeah, he did. I just remember.
Where
I
did
don't know
the
where the
Falcon
Falcon
go?
went. I think that was like an afterthought of Kaga, and then Kaga was like, "Oh shit! I think I should have explained why he lost it."
Whoops. Whatever.
They're like,
Gosh,
"Oh,
at the game.
whatever."
Can't write story now.
And
Gotta push out the game.
and then the
for
team
release.
at the team that worked on New Mysteries like, wait, what's this about Falcon not being lost, not being explained? Whatever, we'll just write over it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
nobody
noticed.
Or a Gaiden remake. A Gaiden remake would be cool.
Yeah.
Gas would
That would
love
be
that.
cool.
Because Gaiden is his favorite game.
That feel when we need to get him on the podcast one day so he could talk about his Conquest shit. We need to get him on here.
I
Make it happen,
don't,
Patrick.
but I don't want to talk to him. It's embarrassing. Okay.
Hey man.
Yeah.
We'll throw him in the admin group chat and then he can.
Okay.
leave
We have
whenever
next
he
question
wants.
is any news about if the Roy amiibo will be compatible with Fates? The answer is no. It never will be. Stop
No.
talking about it.
Is the Ike amiibo compatible?
Yeah. The Roy.
The 4 or 5
Yes.
Fire Emblem amiibos made before Fates' Japanese release are compatible with the game.
I see.
But Roy was made after, for obvious reasons, and is not compatible and never will be.
I see.
Also, I
Is the
don't think they
Corrin
can
one, is the Kamui one
program.
compatible?
No.
Nope. That seems like an odd choice. At least make the Corrin one compatible.
I mean, it just goes to show that Fates is a shit game when it comes to certain
Okay.
things,
Uh,
like online. Other than that, like I actually Roy came out, Ryu came out. What else is coming out?
I don't know.
What else do we have left?
Cloud Bane. We have Cloud and
we have
Bayonetta.
Cloud.
Oh yeah.
Cloud Bayonetta, Corrin, and Reapers.
I guess that Waluigi one's next.
I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting on reprints of Lucina and Robin. Because they announced it, but they didn't end up doing it. In my opinion, I haven't seen anything.
I'm just satisfied I got my Famicom Rob.
So yeah,
That's all. That's the amiibo I needed.
honestly, I found a Famicom Rob, but I didn't pick it up. Actually, when I went to pick up Tad's
Doesn't
eShop
work,
card,
'cause-
I saw it.
Reach up.
He
Wait.
did redeem it. He
Oh,
did
wait,
redeem
he
it. He
changed
changed
his
the
region?
region. Yeah, he changed his region to Canada,
And he
then
still
changed
he
it
still
back.
got the money.
And that's how.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he still got the money for some reason. Anyways, yeah, I saw there was like one left, and I didn't really give a shit to pick it up.
Okay, so Rob came full circle, starting out as a toy and video game character, and now he's a toy again. I'm satisfied with my Rob experience on Wii U.
All right.
Anyways, yeah, so yeah, those amiibos are not compatible. Get over the fact. Stop playing Fates.
Go play Gaiden
Real
or
Fire
Searing
Emblem.
Saga.
Play The Witcher 3 instead.
No. You
No.
You can play Mother 3 though.
Okay.
That's a suitable option.
All
Yeah,
right.
are you tired?
So what else? What do we have anything
Yeah,
else?
we'll do more. So Terrence, comments. Units you hate that you would send to die on purpose on classic mode in games.
Ellie would.
Lucina.
Ellie
hey,
would.
Lucina.
Game over if you kill Elwood.
Lucina.
Amelia. Ewan. Malikov. Perry.
Lucina.
Actually, I take that back. I would kill off Marth and Awakening.
Kill off Martha and Awakening.
Okay, yes.
Just bomb the continent.
Yes, I would do the same too. Yeah, because Marth's new design in Awakening is cringeworthy, in my opinion. It's really cringeworthy.
Okay. And then
anyways,
another person.
Fuck that person. I think that didn't they hire like hentai artists for like to do like artwork?
They hired
for...
a doujin artist for the Celica redesign. That was it. Yeah.
That was horrible. Those
are dumb.
Why? Anyways, yeah. What was the next question?
Okay, the final question is, what archetype? Like also, which if you could be just any if you could represent an archetype, which archetype would you represent? That's like the Jaggins, your red and green Cavaliers, all the fun stuff.
I'd either be a lord or a bard.
Yeah, I would be a bard.
Just refresher.
Because Krishna.
If
Krishna was a Fire Emblem unit, he would be a bard.
Get a better one.
Why? Why would you want? Why would you want to be benched?
Well, no. Well, just realistically. There's not much I could really offer. I'd just be like Reese, because no one likes Reese, because he's just.
I just want to be a lord that could like switch its classes whenever he wants to. Well, I don't want I want two main classes, the lord class and my bard class. And
hey, so basically, I want to be Edward in Final Fantasy IV.
Wait. And so in the ROM hack class promise, though one of the lords, Anakin, he's a light mage, but he's also a refresher.
Oh,
but his name is Anakin cool. For whatever reason. It's just in Star Wars.
Oh, same. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's what I would be. So what about you, Bard. Taylor? You said bard.
Taylor would be the token refresher you get, and then he dies because you bat the game.
Oh.
Okay. It's okay, Taylor.
I understand where I fall in this.
Anyways, I think that's everything. So, thanks for you guys tuning in.
Don't buy a Sharp
I hope you guys enjoyed.
They're misrepresenting knights.
Okay, you can buy it. I don't care. At least appreciate the localization and not be a weeaboo about it. Thank you very much.
You get your Japanese dub. How can you bitch about it?
Yeah, you get your Japanese dub. I mean, if you're gonna bitch about localization,
go buy a Japanese,
leave this group.
Japanese copy of
Leave
the game,
this group.
and then give me the card, because it's worth.
Yes. Yes, because I have the Japanese copy.
Well, no, you pirated a Japanese copy. There's a difference.
I know. Shut up.
Give me the trading card because it's worth like $20.
Okay. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one, and yeah, leave feedback because we love that shit.
Hey, if anyone donates to our Patreon, you can be like a guest, please. I want to talk to people besides these guys because Marcus is too tired and being a Brit.